Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the realistic season. I let it play forward just a little bit, just one winter, you didn't miss much. All I did was complete this little area up here, and the rail is obviously completing some more things. And we have an electricity now. Electricity should help us with things, I hope. I hope it doesn't cost too much either. But yeah, we're filling up this. The city has some roads now, so that's exciting. I started building out the area that's needed over here, but the main thing I want to do today is get things done. Obviously, I forgot one thing. I give you through the intro to figure out what that one thing was, and we really, really need it. And then I hope we will make a lot of money. Cool. So how are things in general? Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're making some money. We are now getting power in, and it looks like this one is still turning, so we are getting, we're using also wind power to move something, but we have a lot of bauxite sitting here, and we're not trying to max this out yet at all. But rail-wise, we are getting close. You are not assigned to something. That is unacceptable. What are you doing? What are you currently doing? Go assign yourself to something useful. I want you to build on right here. There you go. And then once you're done there, we need this thing done. Cool. What's this railroad? I really don't know. You are not in view. You're that one. Yeah, I don't want you to build on that. I want you to go to the other railroad. Otherwise, this is all silly. It doesn't look like the new rail construction crane. Oh, there's no connection here at all. Also forgot that. There's only a reverse connection, and you can't really use that for this unless I build a loop into the whole system, which I haven't done yet. But, well, where are you? Road crane. Yes. No. Rail crane. Track builder. That's the thing. Still don't have the new track builder. I just want this one, but from the vanilla version because it's a little faster. But by the time we have that one, it's probably over anyway. So we'll just leave that as it is, and that's fine. How are things going over here with these construction guys? Concrete plant is important, asphalt plant is important, large aggregate storage, that one, that one, that one, construction office. All of those are relatively important, but we're gonna trump two. I want that, I want this one and this one. These two will be our new favorite construction sites. Those two we need to get done here pretty soon. But what did I forget? What we don't have is no rail depot at all. There's nothing where we can put a train in, and without a rail depot, we cannot send a train anywhere, and that's gonna be pretty annoying. So yeah, I'd like to fix that. I would like to fix that in a way that's not completely silly. I don't know that I can actually make that happen here simply because the rail depot is not drive-through. It's a little silly, it's a little sad, but it's fine. The thing is, never when I played have I used more than one rail depot, period. Station length 150 meters for the regular one or 450 meters for the big one. Well, the length of the depot determines the length of the trains that you can use, so you know what I need to do, build the long one. Now the problem is, where do I put this? If I put it here, it's not the end of the world, but I would cut into a very long piece of junction that's probably going to be silly. If I put it over here, it may work, but it may not give me the connection that I need. But here, honestly, it's one of the more appropriate or more ideal connections that I have. The only problem is this guy and this guy are probably not going to talk to each other the way that I need you to talk. I can get a really ugly connection in there, but that's not really what I want. So I don't this is a simply really simple thing, and I don't know where to put this. Okay, I was double checking. This is not the highway going through here, so I don't have to worry about traffic problems there. But yeah, look at this. It's not ideal, but honestly, if I can get that one there, and if I can convince this guy, honestly, anywhere, if any of these can get a semi-decent connection to this road, I'd be happy. Nope. Nope, nope. Connections are all way too long. So this one I could get. This one, this one, this one. This one I can't. And then I just have to have you swing in here. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. As much as I need it done, this I am not happy with. Control and bulldozer deletes it right away. So what other options do we have? We have the option up here, right next to the gas station. That is not completely terrible, but same thing. I don't want to break up my my junctions that I have. We have this thing up here, but if I want to put it there, I have to build a lot of extra junctioning left and right, and that is not ideal either. Usually it has to be an end station somewhere, but to make it an end station you have to use a lot more rail than I normally would want to use, and I don't really like doing that either. But I don't feel like I really have a very good choice to make. I don't know why I'm sitting on this so long. It feels like a really simple basic thing. I think I just found it. I think I just found where I want to use that depot. Put it in here. It's fine. Will it burn down? Potentially, yeah. It totally could. Totally could burn down, but this overall doesn't feel like a bad place to stand. Let's see. Can you go here? Yes, you can. Then I would like you to just go straight into there. That is fine. Get you assigned, and now I just have to get a couple trains to do something there. That should be easy enough, and eventually this will be an in and out connection, so that is all good. I would like this one to be at least continued, so we can use something. There are some tricks here that you could throw in there to make that road connection a little better, but I think this is okay. Yeah, I am almost happy with this. The only real problem that's going to exist right here, do I want this to be a curve or this, or neither of them? The only real problem right here is it's relatively far away from my construction offices, which means it's a small challenge to go out here and actually construct this, but you know what? That is not the end of the world for anything. Let's make all of these unassigned. Very good. I would like to just have that one constructing. Okay. And if we are smart, we're just going to have a simple road crossing going across here. Eventually, I'm fully planning on replacing this with a bridge, so this is just a temporary road. So yeah, no, let's get this going. I want this one be built, this one. Stop highlighting it in green if you're not actually going to do it. That is not okay. That also means I need that one constructed, this tiny piece here constructed. Oh, that's still turned on, that's nice. This one obviously constructing, and that tiny piece obviously constructing, and then this one. Okay, and assign our rail construction to that, because we can't really do anything until that one is done. And with that, we should be able to get our first train in and actually make things happen. That also means we have to start bringing fuel to that station. We do have a little power source available, not a power source, but we do have a windmill available there. So we have power to actually fill this up. Let's get that one on the schedule. 30% is probably okay for right now. I don't want to spend too much money. And yeah, that should do it. The things that we're going to do right now is probably turn off all other constructions, because these things are the ones that are really important. And I would actually like to get something done. How's it going over here? What is your problem? You have everything you need. You have a crane. You just need more workers. We don't have enough workers right now. Interesting. That's a thing that we can just fix if I find out where our bottleneck for workers is. No, that's the fuel truck. That's the bus. If I figure out if this bus has any real issues. So the best way to do that is simply follow them and see what happens and how many workers we actually have available. But I think the only thing that we will find out is that we are currently relatively far from the border. Some slow trucks are on the highway, and that's just going to happen eventually, sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna have a really far distance to travel on the highway. That's not good, which just means there's a lot of time in between where nothing happens. And there's a really easy fix for this. Just add another 1 or 2 buses on here, and then we should be happy. So you're going, oh, and we're also producing a lot of bauxite right now, a lot of extra bauxite that I wasn't considering early on. So, oh, that's an easy adjustment. This one, just turn it off. Don't go to the bauxite mine, just produce bauxite while you're here, because right now we have a huge backlog. The other thing, we're gonna use this guy as a template. Get me another bus, ideally the same one. This is the Skoda 706, got it. I need a bus. I need a Skoda 706. Oh, wow. That didn't help, but I think it's this one. Yep, it's the MTZ. Goes 65 kilometers per hour. Once you come out of the customs house, we will slap you on the appropriate line. And don't go home. And here's the thing. I'm not going to set these lines up with line spacing enabled because it does not make a difference. All I need is as many people in the parking lot here as possible. And actually with 2 buses, I'm hoping that this constant flippy floppy is not going to be as big as a problem as it has been. In the meantime, I'm also starting to fill these guys up. Just some. We're at 30%, no power, that's fine, that's just a loading problem. These guys are filled up, that is excellent. Yeah, give me just a little more of all of these. I'm assuming we have a truck. We have a couple trucks coming out to here right now. And once these are actually relatively full, you are going to get wood, sure. You're going to get bricks, sure. Once these are relatively full, we will start using them for actual construction. But for right now, we have nothing stored there and it's going to take forever. I see that you are not doing anything. So may as well add you because there is a an open haul available there. Add you to this group and just let you unload some stuff. Cool. Just deal for now. That should be good. But yeah, what do we need to get done first? This one needs to get done, and the rail needs to get done, and the long train depot will need to get done. And then, well, if we can avoid it, I would like to not run out of money. I can probably show you while we're here what our current, let's see, what do I want to do here? Exports. I would like to see exports just in general, but yeah, we're making 30,000, and if you look at the exports from before, it bounces. It bounces. Well, no, that's for the full year. If you look at this, we're making some money. We're almost even. The only thing that I pay a lot of money on is vehicles, which, yeah, I'm not producing any right now, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So that is not really a bad thing. With the power turned on now, all the dump trucks that are exporting bauxite are actually running full, which is wonderful. And they're actually loading. Are they loading faster now than they did before? I think there's a good chance that they are. We could add a couple more dump trucks to this line to actually export even more than what we're doing right now, but meh, should be okay. Yeah, no, let's get a couple buildings building and then we can concentrate on the next thing. So I am out of money, and that's expected because this took a lot of steel and other things, and now we need some mechanical components. There are a couple choices we have here. I'm still sort of filling up this guy, and it's going to take, well, a little bit longer, but that's only really 2 trucks that drive out here, so they don't make a humongous impact. I don't like taking out loans right away unless I absolutely have to. But I do need to finish this, plus I do need to finish... Oh, there's some steel in here, that's good. I do need to finish the 2 buildings that I have, plus the rail that's being set up here. It looks like there's still 30 tons of steel that have to go here. which really shouldn't be that bad. So what I would like to do is turn off, just making sure that the checkbox is still there, turn off all the basic distribution office imports from the customs house. I will turn them back on later when it's appropriate, but for right now, all I want to do is get these bauxite dumpers just out here whenever possible. We could probably add these guys to dump some bauxite too. Why are there two sitting here that are not doing anything? That's a miss right now, because we can definitely make more money. How about, I think these are the gravel trucks. Are these the gravel trucks? They're actually set to everything. Huh. Yes, I would like you to dispose of some more bauxite, please. So let's get you. There's an open hole sitting there. Interesting. Let's get you, assign you to this, pick up bauxite, load, well, it can only load one thing, and then go up here, unload bauxite. Cool. That should get us a little more money, and they're so close to the border that it should actually be a net positive to do that. Now, the problem that you may not be able to see right away is the workers. That is the reason why I'm actually considering, and we don't have a truck right now exporting anything, that is the reason why I'm actually considering, why are you only, oh, and we can't get any power in. That's two problems. Okay, we're going to take out a tiny loan, just for right now. Tiniest loan ruble, yes. 10,000, probably 30,000. I need a little bit of money to actually play here. Let's take that out, and I hope we can pay all the stuff that we actually need here. Some power is being moved, and these are the workers that are being picked out. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm not going to import any more resources for the time being, because that is expensive, and I think we have the resource for, well, we don't have bricks. We don't have that many bricks sitting there, but we can bring steel out there. Nope, we don't even have that much steel. That's not good. The other thing I should probably do is just turn off everything else. You already have what you need. You have everything that you need, so these are not going to impact anything. There's a little bit of material sitting there that we could utilize, but I am hoping that these dump trucks will make enough money where that's not really a problem. So yeah, you fill up. You're worth 1,600. That is not terrible. These are all just sitting around because you currently don't have just some mechanical components, which are coming in right now. Nope, he wasn't able to purchase everything that we needed. So the other thing that we need is 2 full bus loads of workers, which this one looks like the first one. Very good. Yeah, so once you come in, and 25 go to the bauxite mine. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I could change this to make the bus stop be the first stop before the bauxite mine, but this is probably a little easier long term. So yeah, all we need now is just some workers. There's another bus coming in right there. 14 workers. I wonder what happened. I wonder if you don't pick up workers for a short period of time, or if you run out of money, if they just all decide to not be part of your business endeavors anymore. Yeah, there's only 50 now. There were like over 100 earlier or previously, so something definitely changed. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, it would have been nice if that's the thing that it needed to do. But that's okay. We have some buses now going, doing their thing. So I'm expecting this to continue building, and hopefully we don't run out of money again. That'd be great. Oh, we're so close on this one. That's great. We're also actually at a net positive for our exports because we're not importing anything right now. Without workers, that is pretty easy because, well, you don't need anything to do for anything to happen. But currently, all the workers are being sent over here, which is actually not a bad thing. This one has all the steel that it needs to construct that. That is also nice. These guys, yeah, there's nothing moving right now, per se. That's the last group of workers, I think, that we're getting in here. You. Yeah, you. Would you mind going over here and finishing out 49 work days with 1 crane? Well, why do I only have 1 crane sitting here? That's not ideal. I believe one of the other work cranes is sitting on a different construction zone, but yeah, this is moving nice, and we are done. Cool. You have everything you need. You have gravel sitting there. Obviously, I don't want to export gravel from here because I did the wrong one. Oh, you idiot. Someone probably screamed that into the video a while ago. I don't know why I wasn't doing the right one, but this is the one I actually want. Set it to high priority. Hopefully that gets done quickly, but we don't have steel anymore, so that's not going to happen right away. What do we need here? We need bricks, steel, and boards. Do we have all of that material here? Exactly 52 tons of bricks. Cool. We have enough steel here, and we have enough boards sitting there that I am considering just respecifying this for all the construction offices that we have sitting out here. There's another one that I'm building right here because we will get rid of the free offices here sooner rather than later, I think. But for right now, this is what we need, which hopefully send a couple of you out to do something useful. Oh wait, did you pick it up? You road cargo station, good. Did you pick it up? Just making sure that all of them actually set it to the right vehicle. I think some of them probably were, yeah, steel. You are going to the wrong one, buddy. Oh, I don't want to have to individually. No, these are all custom cells. Lame. Okay, well, I'll fix this for all of them, and then things should actually move ahead. As you can see, that does not make a lot of ground, make up a lot of ground every time it comes here, but hey, shouldn't take that much longer. What is going on over here? We don't have any mechanisms. That makes me a little nervous, but we don't currently have everything delivered yet either. So maybe that is not the worst thing in the world. We have all these guys just parked here. That's fine. There's a crane hanging out here. Oh, I see what the problem is. I thought I assigned this to highest priority, but apparently I did not. Yes, now the crane is heading out there. The other crane too. Perfect. So with those two, that should be done really fast, and I have really high hopes for us to be able to use our first real train consist by the end of this episode. How many wagons does it need? That I do not know, and trial and error will get us that answer. But I feel pretty confident that that train is going to get the rail done before too long. Train. That's a rare construction. Crane. Train. Thing. Let's take this opportunity while we have a little bit of money to actually pay back that loan, because anything that you're paying back over short periods of time costs a lot more money than if you just pay it right away. So 60,000, we are making bank. 34,000 coming in, only 26 bucks paid for water, sewage, and power. So that is awesome. But yes, this guy is almost done with the rail that I need to get done, and maybe by winter, which will still be just the third year, we will be ready to go. Not gonna lie, that crane is a lot closer than I expected it would be, which is awesome. There are a couple things that you can do to actually speed up the crane behavior, and I will show you that. Well, effectively, Control H will send the crane home. If you're babysitting the crane anyways, and you know where you want it to go, then just telling it, hey, Control H, go back home, means it doesn't have to travel all the way back, and this crane is so slow that will help you a lot. Anyways, that's not, well, we're almost ready. We're almost here with the train depot, so I don't have to worry about that too much. What are these guys currently up to? They're trying to finish this stage up here. Ooh, we have this guy. We have that guy already too. With both of those actually ready here, I feel very confident we can just turn this one on, because that will make it easier to deliver the cement. For the asphalt plant, I think it only has one parking spot, so delivering asphalt or bitumen directly in there with anything but a distribution office will make things a little more complicated than I want it to be. But not impossible at all. We need to get all these things done though. That one has everything it needs. This one has everything delivered. This one is just needing a little bit of steel and a little bit of mechanical components. I just want to make sure that we have them. We have some steel. We definitely have some mechanical components. We can probably increase both of these just by actually electronic components can stay where they were. Just a little bit, because when we need them, and the trips are very, very long. So at this point, I just want the construction offices to get all of this done, which should really mostly, well, asphalt. We're not going to get asphalt. Which really should only, no wait, the construction office would get asphalt from the border post, so that's fine. Yeah, mostly all I need here is, what do I need here? I don't know. Workers. that's the word. And actually looking at this, I think it will be in our best interest if we actually get done these little that's a substation, that's a sewer station, because this technical service office that we have over here should be able to, yes, maybe, I don't know. It may be able to reach these. If it can't reach them where it sits right now, then I'll just have to move the technical service office a little bit over to the side and life should be okay. Yes, bauxite is getting down now because we're actually exporting a lot and we're still not maximizing our fleet. And there are a couple reasons for that. I wonder, does our end station, bus end station small, 33 work days, this is not terrible. We could throw one of these in there. This end station is mostly going to be for the workers that we get from the border, but I don't hate it. I mean, it's just very cheap. It's mostly for the workers we get from the border and potentially other things later on too, which means, should I put this end station there? No, it's fine. Is this one done? Nope, you're almost done though. I'll show you the trick when this guy's done. Yes, so the end stations for these two buses, and the reason why I placed these instead of having the line spacing enabled is an end station will just release a bus whenever like the time is right, and then the bus just goes at 100% of the speed. If you use the line spacing, then a bus will always try to keep the line spacing even, so if the line spacing is off, the bus slows down really hard, and that is what I see a lot of complaints about, are people not understanding what's going on, so that's what we want to avoid. Are you done yet? We're making money. 40,000 in exports just by trucks. That's pretty solid. Anyways, now go home, because once you go home, you don't have to run this whole track that it was doing all the way back. For 100,000, what can we afford? Because we're really close to our train now, I'm just going to build the train that I want. Let's see, we need a car, nope, train. Diesel locomotive, yes, that's what we want. 59,000, 104,000, 98,000, and then we get into some mod territory. I do not want to go mods here. There are some nice ones. I really like this one, just the look of it. I also like the small ones, pretty good. But that's not what we're doing. We have this one, can go 80. We are concrete rail, which means 150 is our max. So this is one of the few cases where I feel like speed always matters. Let me turn my camera back on, because that is irritating me that you can't see my facial expressions when I explain something. So yeah, normally when money is tight, I would actually jump on this one because it's only 60,000 and we want to purchase several or enough length of a train to make this worth it. But because it's so much slower than some of the others, this one can only go 195, 100. I don't believe we have the nice diesel train yet. So I'm going to take back what I was just saying, because if the difference is 80 to 100, it doesn't matter that much, because the bauxite mine also has to catch up on production. So in this case, I'm going to get one of these. I can't change the color, that's fine. I'm gonna get one of these, and eventually when we get the German one, there's a German train that can go 120, it's a diesel train, then we're gonna switch it out. But for right now, 20 kilometers per hour makes a difference, but not enough for me to pay almost twice the price for it. So we're gonna get this guy, and then at least, I don't know, what length do we want? We probably want a length of hopper car. I think this is the only one that can carry the gravel at this time of the year. Yeah, these are all mods. Mods. I wish I could turn off the mods in the vehicle viewer. Oh, that's okay. I'll survive. I think later on there are some different looking hopper cars, but for right now, let's purchase what we can here. That gets us to what? That gets us to 3. That's not going to be enough. Let's turn this one on. Borrow. Those are 12,000 each. So 6, 7. What are they? I want 10. So I want 7 more. So I need about 100 grand just for train stuff. But since we are making money, I'm not worried about anything else. So 100,000, even at a half-year duration, should not kill us too hard. So 1, 2, 3. Just max it out on this. We have $100 sitting there. Sewage is being sold, but there's some more bauxite coming in that is now worth almost 1,800. Beautiful. Dump it. Dump it. Dump it. you, dump it. We need that money. Nice. That's all I wanted to see. And now you hopefully tell me that you're done with your construction. You are. Where is this unfinished railroad? Don't care, but that's fine because that's actually the exit that we care about. So that all makes... Oh, are you doing the wrong one? No, don't do this one. Which one are you? What are you... What are you doing? I don't want you to work on this one. No, stop. Okay. You can work on this one if you really want to, and you can also work on this one if you really want to, but really it's not necessary right now. So let's get the train moving. How do you get a train from here to your depot that you want? It's a little silly because you have to send it to the depot first. Then you have to wait for the train to make it to the depot. Once the train is at the depot, you can tell it to go pick up your wagons from a different location. Yeah, this is a little awkward, but that's fine. We may turn off the reconstruction for the time being because this little reconstruction crane is just not worth it. And if we can turn off some of the immigrants, that will save us some money too. And fuel. Fuel is probably a much bigger impact right now than something else. But yeah, it's a train race. There we go. He won. Cool. Well, you're here. So now when you're here, now you can start assigning lines to them. And that was the only problem I had earlier because I couldn't assign lines without a depot because you cannot go out and do something. So now you tell them this. What it's going to do, it's going to go to the border like you would expect. And as long as you do not check, wait until loaded here, it will pick up whatever's in the border office. You cannot select what they pick up if there are multiple different units or types of units. Sorry about that. I would like to have that too. The same problem exists with containers, but it's okay. We're gonna get there soon enough. And now he's gonna park here. He's gonna fill up with as many wagons as fit in this office, which is only 3. So you have to realize that this one will have to take 4 trips to bring all 10 wagons to where we are. But then we should be ready. Now, the only problem is once it gets to the train depot, which is actually a good way to make a one-time trip to anywhere. So if you only want to make a quick one-time trip for something like nuclear waste or something that doesn't get produced that fast, you just set it up so that you go to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like all your places, all your stations that you want to go to. And once you're done, once you know that you have completed it, you just tell it to go back to the office. And then we'll go there and park here, which is what it's doing right now. So I have to send it again. Do this 3 more times and then we can build a train. Well, that's a bad sign. We're out of fuel. Why we're out of fuel? Because I told this guy that I can no longer import anything. So I guess and fuel is important, mostly because these guys need fuel to actually make something happen. You're also out of fuel. I hope you will try to export before you do something silly. Okay, so there's fuel here now. So all these guys should start moving in. That is great. But obviously this train is currently parked here because there's nothing in this diesel station currently, which is fine, which just happens. The thing is that your vehicles, all vehicles, can go to any road-connected fuel station. It doesn't matter if it's a road fuel station or if it's a fuel station for the trains. They will go there and they will refuel if it's in range. So if that is something you want to consider, that's fine. Obviously, this gas station is also empty. Are these guys all done here? Nope, but you're doing some underground stuff, which I really don't need you to do right now. So stop construction on whatever you're doing here. Oh, that's a switch. That's not even what I wanted, is it? Nope, it's not. Stop on all of this. If you were doing something silly, give me my correct groups. There's one and there's one. Cool. This is the substation. That's what I want to produce or build, and this guy. Cool. Let's see. What are our besides money? That's now money is a problem because we're just about to start exporting stuff again. You don't want to fall too far behind on your loans because that costs you money. Look at them. They're all going to refuel at a fuel station over here. Probably, yeah, this one. But yeah, the train is going to refuel now. Cool. I think you have to go one more time to make it worth it. And we can make that train longer if we really care. 2 more hopper cars sitting here. Cool. Yeah, we can make that train longer if we really care. The only thing... Well, the longer your train is, the more you have to watch out for the lengths of your junctions to be appropriate. And, well, I don't want to do that right now, but we're going to figure it out. Hold. This is one more trip, and then we have a train that will make us some money. While the train is going out there and making us some money, even it was just blocked by the reconstruction crane over here. Should we just turn this off? I don't know. It can continue doing its thing. So we want this one to load. Good. There's not a lot of bauxite sitting here. Because we don't have a lot of workers sitting here. So just put this one back on the menu for where workers should be going to work. Like there. Cool. Now we should have a much higher impact on all of that. I would like impact, is that the right word? I don't know, but we should be making money here. We will run through the first set of bauxite really quickly, and it looks like these guys also need a little extra work. So, let's see, new vehicles, yes. Let's fill this up, make 30 tons of bauxite a day. And we'll see if that keeps up with the train that we're having, because this one is not full. I expected this to be at just bursting, because we only have 1 bauxite mine currently running, but 2 cranes are not enough. I didn't do the math. But now we're producing 60 tons of bauxite, and this one actually is expecting 125. So, well, we're doing 60 once we have the extra 2 cranes. So we probably have to start building these things out here, but they cost steel, and before we can move steel around, we need the money. Let's build a train. Almost there. That's the only way to do this, so calm down. Then click on the train. It tells you it has a length of 141 meters. Thank you very much. Assign it to the things that you care about. I will do this one first, just for right now. Wait until load it, because that's the right way to do it. And go there, wait until unload it. Sure, and I will say, you can't do it, because it's trying to go to the aggregate loading station, which is out here, which is not in range, but this guy can technically make this happen, but oh well. A couple ways to fix this. I think I can set this as the starting position and then send you. Nope, it still doesn't like it. The other way to fix this is to just tell it to go to the border house first. Border house, yep, right there. You will unload here. I know the game is trying to do something different. Then you will go here, looks good. You will load there. Not unload here, wait until loaded. That looks great, and now it's gonna move. There's my train. Ooh, train. The first cheapo train to get us moving. And now once the train is set up and actually moving here, I'm going to pause it real quick because I don't want to think so quickly. I'm going to turn everything around. I'm going to flip the train around. There you go, it's flipped. And now we'll also tell it that after this, there's a new station, which is the border house. I can actually let you run. the border house, and you're going to unload from there. And then I will just remove this stuff so it's not confusing for me when I look at it. Load at the beginning, unload at the end, make me some money. How much money can we make with this guy? If we're running into money problems right now, we can totally turn off everything we have going on over here. Well, we can sell these guys, is what I'm really trying to say. I hope we don't need to yet. But, well, it's just a thing. I think you are currently, you're unloading here. I don't want to do that anymore. We can turn on all our imports because we should be making some money. Turn on your imports again. That looks good. And you already had your imports turned on anyways. So that's all working. I'm expecting all of the slow trucks to park in their distribution offices now. And you have loaded gravel. Joe, you're an idiot. It's really easy to just say, only load bauxite, don't load gravel, because we're paying for gravel. Well, that's unfortunate. Luckily, gravel is worth a lot less than bauxite, so we're not going to take a big hit, but we are still going to take a hit because that's wrong. That's fine. How much bauxite do we have sitting here now? Just 500. We can load 660, so by the time the train comes back, there's a chance we will be relatively full here. But hard telling. 125 tons of bauxite a day, but that isn't that little caravan here beautiful? That's also a train. I like it. Yep, that's a big dust cloud. But yes, we should be able to produce enough for what we need, and I do still appreciate that most of the connections or most of the slow trucks take the dust road and everything else can take the gravel road. That makes life a little easier. Snow! Well, why not? Okay, where are you? Wait. How are you picking up stuff? What are you? You belong to someone, you belong to this one. Where are you? I told you to no longer do that. Must have been just an old assignment. But yes, if you don't mind not doing that anymore after this trip, that will be great. There's my train over here yet. Yes, there's my train. Will this train be really worth it? I don't know. Will this train be really slow at unloading? Yep. Will this cause a big bottleneck of train traffic if I have a lot of train traffic going through here? Absolutely. What can we do about that? Nothing. Find a new customs house or use the waterways. I think waterways is a much better way to deal with this and just expands your everything a little bit. I like that idea, but for right now we do need to export as much as we can, otherwise we will run out of money very, very soon. Not only because I just took out a couple short-term loans that we need to pay off here hopefully soon enough. Amount due in 30 days, 32,000. That is scary. That is very scary. I don't know if I produce that much. I really don't. I have no idea if we are feasibly producing enough bauxite in a month to do that. I want to say we are. I want to say we're fine, but I don't know. This one is not currently full of workers and everything is slowed down. That is not helpful. Economy and trade, yes. Domestic production, yes. Production of resources, consumption of resources. Bauxite. You're producing this month 33,000. Okay. Oh, that's lucky. Last month 30,000. We are not producing enough money yet. I think I need more. I need to run this more often. We can produce more bauxite, raw bauxite than we need, but currently, we're not producing enough bauxite to cover the loan, which is a problem. So yeah, let's fix that while we still have a little money sitting there. Give me another bus, please. This one. Yep. Looks great. There's one bus assigned here. Nope, I want to get rid of all the extra trucks so we don't have a bottleneck at the customs house because that's silly. then I would like you to get assigned to this one. Yep, then you just go. Go. Thank you. I'm hoping 3 buses will be able to keep this running, and I hope even more that this thing is going to get completed now. We just need some workers. Yeah, that this thing is going to get completed now so we can actually have better bus spacing in there for the near future. But yes, we do need the money. How much do you have now? 50,000. That makes me feel a lot better, and I can actually pay down the existing loans a little bit with this, which should reduce my payment. Get it? Payment. And see how that works. Yeah, we should be able to consolidate this into one loan. Our rate is still tiny. We can also increase our duration, which should also help us. But yeah, it's okay for now. It's not ideal. I think I would like to send you back. Well, I just need to send you back before we're at 0, but we're really not doing anything money-wise because we have everything that we need. There's a couple things coming. What do you have? Nothing. Get 3% of steel. For what? There's a cargo station. Wait. Oh, the water substation. Yeah, that makes sense. And then once... See, why do you do this, game? I don't want to... This is not being built right now. I don't want to spend any resources on you. Also, same thing here. I know I turned you off. I just think the underground things don't react to the do not construct here. Batch suspend construction as they should, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, we need to get all of this done. We're now out of money, which means you, sir, turn around. Go there. And that should buy us a little bit of time, but the other problem is right now we're running what's it called? Penalty payments? I don't know what they're called, but that's what they feel like. We're running out of money because penalty payments, so if we take out a little extra than what we need, pay it back in a year, increase our interest rate a little bit, borrow that money. I'm going to pause it because I want to make sure that I don't pay extra for what I need right now. Take that one out, then this one, same thing, return all the monies. Thank you. That should be good. We have a little bit of money in the bank. That's great. We will pay that back in just a sec. You should make me some money too. Now we go back here, pay back. Let's say 80k? No, we can pay back 100k right now. I think that's fine. Return that money. Yep. Now we only owe 159. That feels good. And our payment tomorrow, instead of 32,000, is 13,000. Beautiful. Beautiful how that works. And we only increased it to 1 year. So now we can absolutely pay back our money, which is really what you care about. Once you start taking out loans, and we need some money to get citizens. We still haven't built the city. But now we have an income that should be relatively safe because in workers and resources, resources do not run out. Workers run out of your country. I just came up with that on the spot. I'm proud of myself. But yes, that's what's happening here. I do need this bauxite to actually speed up its thing. I think we can do that now because the end station is done. Just more continuous work. And I don't mind having most of the workers go work at the bauxite plant because right now they're sort of doing everything wherever they land, but I would really prefer most of them to actually produce bauxite because that's our income. I have no problem setting up a more dedicated line for the bauxite workers if we can actually split that out in a decent fashion that we always have workers at the plant, but I'm not sure that we can do that right now, like that we drop off here, then drop off here, and then people from here, after they run back and forth standing in the cold, like those guys, it looked like there were people there, standing in the cold, they will eventually go back to the bauxite plant, which should keep this bauxite plant running more, but with the end station, that's not necessarily the case. Another thing that I think we can do, because we have power, forgot about that. Since we have power, we can tell our fuel delivery service, which is probably already starting to get overloaded here to bring fuel to the buses out here, because then they don't have to block the fuel stations that we have, and that's just the start in removing the free fuel stations as much as we can, because they're used for these guys and other things. Oh, you're getting fuel in here. Cool. They're used for all that. Now we have enough raw bauxite sitting there. That is great. You don't have any workers on board. That is terrible. That is very, very, very bad. Which is another reason why having the end station there to space these out a little more optimal may be a really good idea. I don't know. Cool. Anyways, it's winter again. I'm pretty sure we're in the plus now for most or every month going forward. But I do have to make sure that the bauxite is actually produced the way it needs to be produced. Otherwise, we're not in the best spot yet. So we got to figure that out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We'll continue. I think city has to be built. That's the next big thing. And there's not much we can do until we have citizens now, because if I don't get citizens, well, there are only so many industries that you can build that do not require workers. Raw oil, you can, if you don't count firefighters, which right now we are not counting firefighters, and I have been lucky so far. The other one is grain, so farms you can build without workers. And I think that is it. Obviously for bauxite we're using some workers, but the number of workers that we're using is really small. Yeah, no, I think that is all I have available for changing going forward. So, well, help me figure it out, because I would like this to not end. Also, Peter, please fix a 12-minute passenger problem. Told you about that 2 weeks ago by now, and it's still not fixed. Not happy about that. I don't think it's going to break this republic or this thing, but it's just a thing that shouldn't be hard to fix right now. Cool. Yeah, this bus is going to park here for a while. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I'll decide if we're going to watch the city getting built, because we watched a lot of construction this time around, or if I just skip forward 1 or 2 years. Maybe that's enough time to get everything built. Why are those two snowplows behind each other? Are they seriously behind each other doing the same route? I am not happy with that. That is silly. That is, well, crash. That is silly. That's completely unnecessary. But there you are. We're here. We're doing things. We're making money now. We should not be running out, and we should be able to pay back our loans, which means fiscally responsible republic so far. That's all you can ask for at this point. We don't even have people yet. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.